access the work remotely, you need to get to the J2E learning portal. So you can either do that by going to a search engine and typing in J2E, and that will bring you the links up there to the relevant one, and it's J2E sign in, or you can literally type in j2e.com and it will bring you up to this page here. So in order to log on to this page here, there's a few little steps you need to do. The first thing you need to do is enter the school. So we're looking for Cleeve, and we're choosing the top option where it just says Cleeve. Username, which your child should know, or you should know, will be available from your child's class teacher if you need to email them on the email address below. And the password, again, you'll be able to get that from your teacher by emailing. Once you click sign in, it will then bring you to this screen here. So now you have access to J2 launch page. On the J2 launch page, there are lots of tiles on here which we'll talk through shortly, which your child will be using. The most important one to be using at the moment is the shared file tile. So when you click on there, that will open a file that links to your child's class. By clicking on there, you can then see that I've been enrolled in 6CD, and this is my file here of work, and I can see there's work here earlier on the week up to today. So for example, I'm just going to open Thursday's work on here. And on here you can see some videos there posted by Mr. Anderson talking about some of the work that you'll be doing today, or in this case on Thursday. And below there are 3 folders here: literacy, maths and topic work. So if I open the literacy folder, I've got writing. There's nothing in the writing folder for today, so the focus was on reading and grammar, punctuation and spelling. I'm going to have a look at the reading folder. And within there, again, there's the 3 literacy groups for year 6. And in this occasion, let's say I'm in Miss Dunlan's group. So I'm going to open this folder and I can see my work for today is here. So once I click on that folder, it will open a document. And here it's a reading document for me to look at. It's all about the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. And I can read through this. At the bottom here, you can see the little flip page sign here, and by clicking on there, it lets me go to the next page. So I can read through the article, and then I get to this section here, which is my questions for me to have a go at. So to be able to answer my questions on here, I just need to click on the edit button here, and that enables me to use different tools on here. So I wanted to write my answer here. So where is Wimbledon held? So just by typing in, I can type my answer in, and it's there. And now I want to go to the next question. So again, I can just click where I want to put my answer. If for some reason I put my answer and it's in the wrong place, I want to move it, double clicking on it brings up these options. I can now move the answer to where it needs to be. Okay, I can see if there's any more work once I've completed that page. You can see there's the answers there, so I can check my answers and I can do a bit of self-assessment in the case of this work. When I've finished my work, what I need to do is save my work. So I need to go to this icon up here, which is, I think it's supposed to be a floppy disk. Click on there, gives me the option to save. So I'm going to save that. Once I've saved that, that work's nice and securely saved. I might want to send a message on here to tell Miss Dunlan that I've completed the work. So there's a speech bubble here, which is a learning conversation. If I click on there, I can click on there. Now I can type my message into Miss Dunlan. So I'm just going to put all completed. And there's my message to Miss Dunlan, and when I click send, that work will go to Miss Dunlan, so she knows how to do it. So that principle works across English, maths, topic work, the way we save work, the way we write on work, the way we turn pages. So I'm going to come out of that now. So when I go back to the shared files area, I'm going to have a look at doing my maths work for this. I'm going to click on maths. Again, let's just say I'm in Miss Dunlan's set. And I'm going to look at the multiplying fractions here. So I open this document here. On this one here, you can see it actually says copy and paste the web link, which is here. Once I've copied and pasted that, I'm going to go to it. And what that will do, it will open up a short video or lesson presentation for me to see. So in this case, it's a 10-minute video multiplying fractions by integers up to 7, I believe it was. So if I click on play, and this will play the video. There should be some sound as well coming on in a second.
Hello. Today we're multiplying fractions by integers, and we've spoken about it.
Okay, so I can pause this, I can stop it, I can have a go. If I've got so far and I want to go back,
Number. It's 1 whole and a half.
And let's just say the doorbell's gone, I want to go back and listen to something again because I've missed it. I can literally just scroll through the video
Sevenths.
and watch the bits that I haven't seen.
I wonder if you...
I can watch it as many times as I like, so it's a really useful tool. So once I've watched that clip, I'm going to go back to my work. So my work's here, and it's exactly the same as we did with the reading work earlier on. When I'm ready to write on my answers here, I need to make sure I've clicked on the edit tool there. If I'm finding it's a bit too small, I can zoom in. And then I've got my range of tools to be able to write my answers in here. Again, if I find myself stuck on the work and I'm not sure what to do, I'm really struggling here on this question here. Again, I've got this learning conversation tool up here, which is the speech bubble, and I can click on there and I could write a question again, which hopefully one of the Year 6 teachers will pick up and get back to me and help me move on to where I need to be. Again, when I've finished, must make sure I save my work, and again, send a message once you've completed it so your teacher knows that you're ready and you've completed the work for that lesson. This folder in the middle, so I click on there, and again the different teachers groups are there. So again, I'm going to Miss Dunlin's and I can see my work here, and it says chart work. So I'm going to click on this and it will open up a presentation for me again. So this is the topic the children have been studying in Year 6. It's about bridges, so I can read that information on there. Again, I can see the flip tool here. There's going to be more than one page, so I'm going to click on there. And now it's giving me some instructions to do some work, and this time I'm going to use a program called J2 Office, which is telling me how to do it here, and it's telling me, giving me very clear instructions on what I need to do. So to access J2 Office, all I need to do is go back to my J2 launch page, and I can see here I've got J2 Office. Click on there, and that's got a variety of tools which again the children will be using. And I think in this case, when I looked on there, we were going to be looking at spreadsheet. So again, J2 Office, I'm going to open the spreadsheet. So when the program opens, because it looks very familiar to other programs that I might have used, I've probably used this one in school, and this is going to use a spreadsheet. And again, it's going to be very clear instructions. Screenshots have been put on here by the teacher, so then I can access the work and do what I need to do. So referencing again back to the J2 launch page, that's where I found J2 Office. All the instructions are on there. There are lots of tiles on here which are really useful, which the children will have experience of using. Shortcuts to some of the most popular ones are across the top here, but a quick guide to some of the tools you might be using, or the tiles you might be using, and one of the important ones here is the upload function here. Quite often your teacher might ask you to send in a copy of the work that you've been working on. Maybe you've been writing on paper, or you've had to take a photograph or created some artwork. So all you need to do is take a photograph of it on your device, whether it's your tablet, your Chromebook, your phone, and then you can access it via the upload button. Click on the upload button. So once it's on your device, you only have to click this folder here which says choose files. Click on there. So I'm going to choose a piece of work I've done at the top. And there it goes, it's uploaded. That is now in an area called My Files. So my teacher will have access to that, and I will. So by clicking on My Files there, I will then see that this is my file. So here's the work I've just uploaded. My English work that I did at home. And there you can see I've saved my work there, so my teacher can access it. I also notice on here, here's my reading work that I did earlier on that I completed for Miss Dunlin, and I can see there's one message there, and that's the message that I wrote telling Miss Dunlin that I finished the work. Also on here, it's telling me that I've got a file open, which is the spreadsheet, which we looked at earlier on when we were doing our topic work, which I didn't save, I just left. So here it's telling me that my file is still open, so before I log out, I must save that work. So back on the J2 launch page, some of the other useful tiles are this one here. This is J2 Blast. By clicking on there, this opens up some games where we can practice our spelling and we can practice our times tables. Just simply by clicking on there, let's have a practice, and we can choose which level we want to do. So it goes through different phases there. As you can see, the words get more complex, more difficult. So I'm going to let's go in the middle. I'm going to click on
We went to school.
So you can hear it. So we, once I'm happy.
Skin. My skin is dry.
S-K-I-N. And you can see it's keeping a score.
I think I can.
So that's how we do the spelling, and it's exactly the same for the times tables, again by going for the J2 Blast. Another useful tool on here is the messaging tool, which we have the ability then to send a message to our teacher should we need to get a message to them. So doesn't need to be particular about work, but again by clicking on the J2 message here, because I am in 6CD, I can then send a message to Miss Dunlin. So let's just say, for example, I know Year 6 doing topic on bridges, and I want to tell Miss Dunlin, so I'm going to go, hi, Miss Dunlin, I have found a great website. Here is the link. Or you might want to type a message in saying, sorry, Miss Dunlin, couldn't get my work done yesterday because our internet went down, or would we possibly be able to do some more work on fractions because we are really struggling with it? And again, that gives the option to Miss Dunlin then to reply back and have that conversation with you.